Yo, peoples! Hyourse United 2 here, and welcome back to another One Piece chapter reaction and review. So, we are finally off from break, and now we get to find out what happens next in One Piece. And also, this is the first chapter of One Piece in the month of April, so let's get it. Chapter 939, and old Hyourse knows the way. And there's like an asterisk next to it. But who do we have on the cover page? We have a cover page request, a spider crab giving Jinbei a haircut at the bottom of the sea, pen name Hiyu. Tien, a Japanese-Chinese proverb. In the Japanese, horse Uma is changed to leopard Hiyu for a three-way pun. We have tried to make this work in English. Alright, now, of course, you know, the scan and this whole review and reaction is brought to you by Jai Mindy's Box. So thank you guys for translating this for us people who cannot speak a lick of Japanese. So, the truth comes out after 20 long years. Let's recap. In the last chapter, we find out that Komurasaki is actually Hiyori. And I know, it kind of went over my head a little bit, but of all the people to be around the long-lost sister of Momonosuke, she turns up to the aid of Zoro, who has, you know, pretty much KO'd Kamazo, the, you know, neighborhood assassin of Orochi and the so-called manslayer of the Flower Capital. So, moving on, the truth comes out after 20 years. You're Momonosuke's younger sister?
I was right. I am glad I mustered up the courage to say something. What a gamble that was. So, do you know my older brother?
Hold your horses. Let me process all this first.
So he is still alive. Since a strong and kind samurai from the outside world appeared, at the same time that rumors of the Kozuki family's return began to circulate throughout the country. It must mean that you are helping my brother. But you could also be an enemy that's trying to capture my brother.
I am an ally, an ALLY.
Oh, that's a relief. In that case, where's Kinemon? And what about Kanjuro? And what of Raizo and Kiku Nojo?
Oh, so her name is Kiku Nojo? Woo, that's cool!
And what of Raizo and Kiku Nojo? Is everyone gathered together?
I think I get it now. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I read everything. I did. Alright. I think I get it now. So this is what happened. Momo was sent 20 years into the future and stayed 8 years old, and that's why his younger sister is 26 now. Well, whatever. Is it really okay for that kid to know about this?
Don't worry, I already knew. It's our little secret.
And she's laughing.
Otoko is one of the few friends I have that knows the truth. Her cheerful attitude has helped me to push forward. I will never forget what happened 20 years ago, even though I was just a child back then and was even younger than Otoko is now. Inside the raging fire, I saw my brother and everyone else vanish. On that same day, I lost my father, Odin, and my mother, too, Lady Toki. I lost everything on that day. My brother promised that he would return in 20 years, but I had no faith in his uncertain promise. That is why, after that time, I lost my will to live.
Why didn't you just go with them?
Because in case the plan failed, they wanted to ensure there was a way for the Kozuki bloodline to survive.
That must have been tough.
But my father's retainer, Kawamatsu the Kappa, took care of me with such immense patience.
Kawamatsu? Yo! Kawamatsu as in the dude that's imprisoned in Odin and Udon right now? That surprised Raizo and we have yet to see his face? How has he been taking care of Hiyori all this time? Or maybe he was taking care of Hiyori before he was imprisoned. Alright, moving on.
But my father's retainer, Kawamatsu the Kappa, took care of me with such immense patience.
A Kappa?
Yes, I am sure that it is hard for you to believe that such a demon exists, but he is proud of that fact. On the day the castle burned down, enemies were surrounding us from all sides. But he was able to dig a hole into the water channel, and we escaped without anyone noticing.
Princess, this is the Kappa dance.
He tried to cheer me up, even though I had remained mute since that day. He would let himself go hungry so that I could have enough to eat.
Ah, it's nothing but a stomach ache. And there's a little sign here for his stomach growling.
I caught a fish in the river earlier, so I roasted it.
Oh, I caught a fish in the river earlier, so I roasted it and ate it. Ka-pa-pa.
Little by little, he was able to make me laugh.
So, where is he now?
We were separated from one another when I was 13, but Kawamatsu is a very strong samurai. He must be waiting somewhere for the final battle. I really want to see him again.
What? What is going on?
The doggy and the kitty are here too? I heard they died.
Well, I don't know if Neko Mamushi has arrived yet. Huh? What's with that face? Oh, and she's trying to keep herself from crying. She's all like,
I am so happy, too happy, but I will not cry because I am the daughter of a samurai.
She will not cry because she's the daughter of a samurai. She will not cry because she's She will not cry because she's the daughter of a samurai. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make that up because it works so well.
Big sis, you're hilarious.
We've got these 6 people along with Momonosuke, but I haven't met the last 3 yet. So the 9 scabbards are, and there's an image right next to Zoro's head that says the 9 scabbards. We have Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, Okiku, Inuarashi, Negomamushi, and there's 3 others. And I'm gonna assume that Kawamatsu is one of those 9 scabbards, which leaves 2 more people that we have yet to meet. And Hyourse pretty much just confirms this. One of them is Kawamatsu, the man I was just talking about. And the other 2 are Denjiro and Ashura Doji. Yo! Ashura Doji is one of the 9 scabbards, but he said he wasn't going to be serving under Odin or nothing like that. If I remember correctly. So why is he fighting them on the hill? Why was he fighting them on the hilltop if he's one of the 9 scabbards? I have no idea where those 3 are or whether they are safe, but right now the capital is in chaos because of this picture, so they will definitely appear when they see it. That picture helped us spread the information faster, but the most important part, the meetup location was leaked and now our allies are being captured one by one. No matter how you look at it, it's not a good situation. I wonder what's gonna happen. We may have more boatmen now, but our boat definitely isn't moving like we want it to. Maybe I should stop thinking about it.
Yes, you need to rest, Zorojuro. That way your wounds can heal. Please go to sleep. I am so happy my brother is alive, Otoko.
And he's just like, will you be quiet so I can go to sleep?
Yeah, that's great.
And Toko's laughing. They're so loud, how am I supposed to sleep? And he instantly goes to sleep in the next panel.
But to think that he's still 8 years old, how mysterious. Everyone is going to look the same as back then. I wonder what would happen if I went to meet them now. Well, maybe I should wait until after the final battle. Otherwise, it might disturb their plans. Isn't that right, Otoko?
And everyone's just snoring. Alright. Oh, okay, this is a big page now. I gotta widen this up so I can see everything. Alright. The flower capital, Rasetsu District. TN, Japanese for Rakshasa, a mythological being from Hindu mythology. Alright, let's keep going. Get in there, you traitors! So you all were living off the capital's resources while waiting for the chance to rebel? How impudent! Fukuru Kujo! How unfortunate your plans have been exposed already. You have failed. Hold on just a second, Sir Fukuro Kuju. What proof do you have that the symbol is a mark of rebellion? It's nothing more than a long-forgotten symbol that used to be popular. I know nothing of any rebellion. Silence. If that is the truth, then why do you also have this riddle in your possession? Lord Orochi put out an imperial order, so just stay in there and behave yourselves. And they got like a massive holding building where they're keeping them? Rasetsu District Prison, aka the Prisoner Showcase. Alright. And TN, this is a different take on prostitute showcases. Let me zoom that in. Haremise, that were common in Japan in the past. To think there were this many, all of you passers-by, take a close look.
This is what will become of you if you try to oppose Lord Odin and if you try to oppose Lords Orochi and Kaido.
Look at those idiots.
What a show. Look, more being thrown in. This is the worst possible situation. This dude looking like he's coming from Lupin the Third in this one panel right here. And if you this is a page 9. If you look at the third panel from the left towards the bottom, that dude looks like the samurai guy from Lupin. I don't know. He just looks like him. This is the worst possible situation. I hope they don't think we ran our mouths. Captain will definitely Oh, snap! Yo, what have they done to Shachi Penguin and Beppo? Yo, they're all bloody! Captain will definitely believe us. Yo, you done mess with Law's crewmates. Y'all about to get bodied. Alright, let me make this small again. Udon, the prisoner minds. Do it! Alpaca Man! Mandillo Man! Alpaca Man and Mandillo. Okay. And then we got Kawamatsu looking in there too. I want to sumo wrestle too. Pa-ka-ka-ka-ka! Pa-ka-ka-ka-ka! And he's spinning and whistling. This is the end of the line for you two. We have sea stone bullets made exclusively in the Wano country. An armadillo? Hey, put your gun away, Mandillo Man. Gifters, Mandillo Man, Armadillo Smile user. And he's weird because what makes his really strange is the fact that he has small armadillo legs coming out the back half of his shell. So, yeah, he's weird. The match will end too quickly. What a boring match that'd be. Shut up, this is an execution. Are they blind? This won't be the end. Gramps, run to the right, bend your knees and jump, huh? Run to the right, run to the right. And as he does that, Mandillo tries to shoot him, but thanks to Luffy's advice, Grandpa Hiyu dodges it. And Alpaca Man tries to spit at him, but following Luffy's instructions, he manages to dodge it. Yo, wait a minute, hold up, wait a second. Wait. Gramps, run to the right, bend your knees, and jump. Luffy just predicted what they were going to do, giving Hiyu instructions. Yo! Is this the first glimpse we have of Luffy's future sight starting to come in? Like, we've seen it during the whole Katakuri versus Luffy fight. Even animated, and then the chapter is going. He was training himself to try and do the same thing that Katakuri has. But Luffy just full-on predicted what they were going to do, and knowing that Hiyu doesn't have the same reflexes that Luffy has, tells him to do all this, and Hiyu survives all those attacks by doing exactly what Luffy just said. Has his observation haki started to reach into the predicting the future territory? Because it's showing. Run to the right, dodges bullets from Mandillo. Bend knees, dodges a spit, dodges some spit from Alpaca Man. And then, you jerk, and jump. And by jumping, he nails Grandpa Hiyu nails Alpaca Man right in the chin, and dodging the attack at the same time. What? Seriously? Grandpa Hiyu is so agile. No, it's because of Luffy's instructions. Luffy is predicting what they're going to do. Good job, Gramps. And Alpaca's man's out. What was that? Can you see the future? Now, the left side. Yo, Luffy's future vision is coming in. His observation haki is getting to the point where it's like Katakuri's. You jerk. And left. And he's dodging. Grandpa Hiyu's dodging this. I can't hit him. What's up with this guy? Because Mandillo is trying to shoot Luffy, and it's Luffy. I mean, you can't shoot Luffy. Jumps in the air and is about to deck him with a hockey punch. Oh, so that's where the Dillo is.
So the armadillo part of him coils around his head, like the actual front part of the armadillo. It coils around him while he also has the additional shell on his back. It's kind of hard to describe. You got to look at the page. As if that work, you fool. Armadigard. Armandigard. Armadigard. Armadigard. Huh? No, I did it wrong. This is just normal armament. Did it wrong? What is... This is just normal armament? Hold up. Wait a minute. What do you mean this is just normal armament? Are you trying to... Is Luffy trying to go beyond normal armament hockey? Because he stopped in mid-punch and he's all like, no, I did it wrong. I haven't got to the next page yet. What do you mean this is just normal armament? Are you trying to go beyond with your hockey just like you're going beyond with your observation hockey? Like, he's trying to go beyond his armament hockey. Let me just say that so I don't, miss it. But, no, I did it wrong. This is just normal armament. Huh? He's not hitting me? Which way now, Straw Hat Man? Alpaca style. Gee. You're fine as is. Huh? Huh. And he grabs Grandpa Hugh and jumps away from Alpaca Man. Gee. This is more fun. How absurd! Put me down! If I were to cause any more trouble for you... The heavier, the better. I'm training. Yo! Luffy is training himself while he's fighting all these dudes! Training his observation hockey to see into the future! Bruh! What a chapter to come from break from! Oda, you done it again, and I'm not even done. Even though you were caught and forced into an execution game, you've been stopping your punches short, shouting out, I did it wrong, over and over. What exactly are you? It's not like I don't want to punch them. I just want to shoot out a powerful enough punch. I just want to shoot out a punch powerful enough to push them back without touching them. I'm sorry? I did not know that you met All Might. And you're trying to punch like him. If I can do that, I think I'll be able to break through Kaido's tough scales, but I won't know for sure until I try. Luffy is not only training his observation hockey to see into the future, but he's also training himself to punch without touching people. For the purpose of hitting Kaido. What? I've seen it before, and it's still color of armament. It's still color of armament hockey, but Ashigara Dokoi. Yo, he's remembering how Rayleigh was able to use his hockey to, shove an elephant without hitting him, and how I cannot believe I just forgot that dude's name. I cannot believe I just forgot that dude's name. I can't believe the dude that is now in charge of the Pacifista group, who always called Kizaru uncle. The sumo wrestler dude that has the haircut of a chick. No, I just forgot his name, hold on. Sentomaru! How did I forget his name? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get people telling me what his name was in the comments, but there we go. So he's remembering how Rayleigh used his armament hockey to shove a giant elephant on the island where he trained Luffy, and he's also remembering Sentomaru how he used hockey to shove Luffy without touching him with the Ashigara Dokoi. This hockey you speak of must be what outsiders call it. And both Dillo Man and Alpaca are coming at him. Straw Hat Man, here in Wano we also have an ability like that. It is transferred to a sword from the user's body, so that when we want to cut something, our swords will cut even the thickest of steel, and when we do not want to cut something, our sword will not cut the thinnest of paper. The sword becomes one with the sword master. New theories. Could this be where Mihawk and pretty much all the super powerful swordsmen we've seen in the One Piece series learn how to cut? Because think about it, he's saying an ability that can transfer to a sword from the user's body.
Mihawk, Ryuma, and potentially Zoro to cut through anything, and if they choose, to cut through absolutely nothing.
Oh, please tell me more. A long time ago, I learned that technique from a sword master. I don't know if I'll be able to teach it to you, but please, please watch this.
Oh, what is Grandpa Hugh about to do? Ah, Gramps!
Tell me what will happen.
He's gonna swing the sword to his right. He's gonna swing the sword in his right hand with everything he's got.
Huh?
Okay, so Grandpa Hugh dodges. And Grandpa Hugh gathers Haki in his arm and does like a shockwave and smacks the Alpaca Man with it. And it says chapter 939 end, but this can't be the end. There it is! He deflected it!
Looks like you still got some life left in you, Gramps, says Queen, still watching.
And Alpaca Man is pretty much knocked out. Alpaca Man!
Whoa, Grandpa Hugh did what?
He defeated one of the gifters.
So Grandpa Hugh really is Hyogoro of the Flower. What you were trying to do, was that it? If so, I may be able to help you.
Whoa, that's the one. Please teach it to me.
Even greater power.
Is there any other pages?
No, that's it.
Yo! Yo! Luffy is about to get even more powerful than he already was. So, let's recap. We got Hiyori talking to Zoro about all the things that happened 20 years ago. How, after the events of Kaido and Orochi trying to take over Wano, she was taken into hiding by Kawamatsu, the Kappa. Now, whether that refers to a devil fruit ability that he has, or maybe he's a fish man and we just don't know it, I don't know. But turns out Kawamatsu was the one who got her out, and she's been hiding all this time, and even as Komurasaki, that no one knows that she's actually Hiyori, the long-lost daughter of Kozuki Oden. So, she talks about the 9 scabbards, which is Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, Inuarashi, Nekomamushi, and Kawamatsu. Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, Kawamatsu, Inuarashi, Nekomamushi, and 9 scabbards. Hold on. We're gonna do this right, and we're gonna get everyone down. And Kiku. So, Kinemon and Kiku Nojo. Her name is Kiku Nojo. Yo, that name is so cool. So, we got Kinemon, Kanjuro, Raizo, Okiku, Inuarashi, and Nekomamushi with Kawamatsu. So, that still leaves Denjiro and Ashura Doji. I'm still confused of why they were fighting. Did he not want to fight? Or what? I don't know. But we still have yet to meet this Denjiro dude. So they're the 9 scabbards. But things have become a lot more serious because now Fukuro Kuju, the O's and U's get me every time. He's imprisoning everyone that has that symbol on their ankle and has that little riddle card that's on their person. They sneak up on you out of any corner. He's imprisoning everyone in the Rasetsu district prison, and everyone who's not a part of the group is laughing at them, while they have... There's this one dude I never noticed standing next to... No, that's not page 1. Stop it, sneeze! But we also get see a small panel in the bottom corner where Beppo... There, you happy now? You're out. Okay, so we got Beppo, Shachi, and Penguin. They've all been what appears to be either tortured or beaten, because they're laying in a corner, bloodied and bruised, with Beppo saying, "Captain will definitely believe us." So that's going on. Then we cut to the prison with Kawamatsu looking on to the whole fight that's going on. And he's all like, "I want to fight too." And Luffy is directing Hugh the Flower where to dodge before Alpaca Man and newly introduced gifter Mandillo Man
is... Wait, hold on. Modillo Man. Not Mandillo. Modillo. Modillo Man. And Luffy is predicting exactly what they're going to do before they even do it, allowing Hyu the ability to dodge each attack before they even happen. So his observation haki has pretty much gone into the I want to say the second stage of it, because we've seen him go into the first stage, which is actually, you know, being able to predict where they are, but he had to bring his observation haki to the point where he could actually go further. And it appears that he's gotten to the point where he can actually predict. Bit my tongue. I don't care. I'm excited. He actually progressed his observation haki to the point where he can predict and see what they're about to do before they do it. Now, has it gotten to the pitch perfect version that is, well, almost pitch perfect version of Katakuri's? Possibly not, but it is apparent that Luffy is training right now, because as this is going on, he gets ready to punch Modillo Man, and each time he does that, he armors up an armament haki, and he stops midway. He's all like, no, this isn't right. This isn't the right way. This isn't what I want to do. I keep doing normal armament. So it turns out that Luffy wants to do the exact same thing that Sentomaru, I'm so glad I remember his name now. Now it's not, I'm not going to forget it anymore. He's trying to do the exact same thing that Rayleigh and Sentomaru have shown him when it comes to using haki to non-physically hit people. We see it with Rayleigh when he's training Luffy in the ways of haki and explains what haki is. He does it with the giant elephant, manages to throw the entire elephant off balance and into the air without him actually touching him. And Sentomaru with the Ashigata Dokoi shove, which lets him hit Luffy without actually touching him. So, Luffy is trying to train himself to actually non-physically hit people without touching him. He's trying to do some All Might smashes and throwback shock. He's trying to do some One Punch Man shockwaves waves without actually touching people. So he's trying to advance his armament haki just all for the purpose of beating Kaido so his punches can go through whatever defense Kaido has that makes him invincible. Luffy is training himself with all these gifters that he's fighting in this ring while keeping Hyu alive the whole time. And Grandpa Hyu is all like, huh? We have an ability like that here in this country. And he also explains how swordsmen can use this same ability to coat over their swords that will allow them to cut the thickest of steel, and if they choose not to not even cut the thinnest of paper. So, the samurai of Wano, who have been taught this technique, are capable of slicing through anything and nothing if they so chose. So it made me think that maybe this is where Mihawk learned his swordsmanship, because there is nothing that Mihawk cannot cut through. The only thing that we've seen being resistant to Mihawk was Diamond Jozu, and I scarcely believe that it wasn't him directly cutting into Diamond Jozu, it was just him sending out a shockwave. But I honestly believe that Mihawk learned his swordsman skill from Wano, because the ability to cut through anything and nothing, it seems like Mihawk's MO. That explains why Mihawk is as strong as he is. So it makes me wonder, is this where Mihawk learned his swordsmanship? And could it be that Ryuma was the one who pioneered this? Maybe that's the reason why Ryuma is so revered in the Wano country? Both him and his sword? Could that be the reason why Yugi Manu took it from Zoro and thought that you're not worthy of having this? You stole this. Why do you have Wano's national treasures in your hand? So that got me thinking about the theories of all swordsmen who we've seen cut through anything, and people who we potentially see use swords but never coated in haki. Could this be the ability that Hyu demonstrates as he runs up to Alpaca-Man and nails him right in the face without even touching him? And then Luffy is all like, yes, that's it, I want to learn that. And he was all like, I think I should be able to help you out with that. So this just tells me that Luffy is about to get even stronger now. Now he's going to be able to punch people without touching them? When did he turn into Hit? Gonna be walking around with his hands in his pockets, throw his fist forward, and then you see like this big indentation in their stomachs or in their hearts. And then the person just falls over unconscious. Are we going to get to that point? I don't know. But this chapter was amazing because it got me hype. Oh, sunlight. Wait, there's no sunlight. It's cloudy outside. But this was a phenomenal chapter. What a great chapter to come from break from. This is the first chapter of April, which means it also says that we're not going on break next week, so we get to find out more. Oh, I'm gonna assume that we're gonna cut away from all that's happening on this right now, and then go back to some other members of the Straw Hats like Nami, Robin, and Shinobu, or maybe Inuarashi and Kinemon, or maybe even Kaido or somebody else. I just feel like that's where the pages are gonna transition from. But I hope you all enjoyed. I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. So let me know what you thought of this chapter as a whole. Was it a great chapter? I thought it was. I thought this was a phenomenal chapter. I wasn't disappointed in any way because this just opens up brand new theories of how Luffy's gonna get stronger and the way he's gonna take down Kaido. I feel like Luffy's going to be the very first person to injure Kaido since before his invincibility, because I believe someone injured Kaido beforehand, because why else would he have that X-shaped scar on him? So, I don't know. But let me know what you thought of this chapter. And I'm sorry if I did some mispronunciations. And I'm sorry I forgot it was Sentomaru. I can't believe I forgot that name out of all names. So, I hope y'all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in the next video. So, have a fantastic day. And once again, as always, later, peoples!